Hey, today's video is going to be on changing the throttle body on the intake for the Jeep engine. I'm still using the stock throttle body, or should I say I had gone ahead and purchased a 63 mil throttle body, which is a little bit bigger, going to give me a little bit more power, probably lean up my engine a little bit more. But just want to show you guys here. There's supposedly the 63 mil throttle body right here. There's the stock one and the intake. Before this video gets started, it's got to start off with drinking some shitty fucking beer. I only got like 3 left, so then I get some real shit, but can't work in the garage without beer. So right now we're just gonna measure this up. See if these guys are lying to me or not. Measure it across. It says 62.11. I think these bastards are lying to me. Roughly 62.57, just under 63. The stock intake, you zero that out again. About 59.71, so it's basically about 3 mils bigger than what stock is. This intake I got off a company, it was, I believe it was $89 plus you return your old core to them. So it's not a bad deal. I looked at other ones. If you want to go with, I think Banks had made one. It was like 250 bucks. I decided to go with this kit instead. So I'm gonna start off, before we put the new one on, we gotta remove the old one and start transferring the parts over. So we're gonna start doing that. Basically, the throttle body, if you want to remove it, there's 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's pretty simple. Yank those off, remove it. Most likely we're gonna have to get a new gasket and everything else, but I'm just gonna make one. I want to show you guys something. There's a new intake over top of the old one. You can see the difference in the bore. Huge difference. So now what we gotta do, since we got the old one off, we're gonna take apart. This piece has got to come off. This piece has got to come off, and this piece has got to come off. So we're going to clean those parts up first. We're going to remove those and then transfer them over to the new throttle body. I just wanted to show you this. When you're removing this sensor, it's got a little rubber tab there in the bottom. And when you're removing that, and you're pulling it off here, I'll show you on the new one, it just slides. The little rubber thing goes on there and goes over. You want to be careful when taking this off. You want to get something under there and just gently kind of pry it as you're pulling off. The last thing you want to do is bust the sensor off there, because it's just a plastic tab. And believe me, if you bust the sensor, you're going to fucking curse and swear, because it's most likely going to cost you a little bit of money, more than you're willing to spend. So I'm not going to do a whole bunch. I'm transferring these sensors over. It's pretty easy. A couple bolts each one, put it on, that kind of thing. This one here is going to be a little different, because it's going to be like a little gasket in there they're going to be careful with. I might do a little section on that, but I just want to share this little piece with you. Finally, the friggin' heater quit. Almost May, and gotta use the goddamn freaking heater in the garage. It's still a little bit on the cold side. Here we go here. I'm going to show you this piece here. It actually came off really nice. I just thought the gasket would have tore when it came out. I mean, this part here only lines up one way. Basically just line up the ports in the back, screw it on, and then we're going to mount it on the intake here. Once I clean her up a little bit, because it kind of looks like shit. Here's a 63 mil throttle body mounted on the Jeep 4-liter intake, but just want to show you this. I don't know if you can see, when you open up the throttle body, it goes down perfectly. In some cases, I would have had to maybe Dremel it out and had to cut a brand new gasket. In most cases, when you do that kind of work, you should change the gasket out. I'm just going to reuse the old one. If I develop a leak while it's running, I could test by doing some spraying around the base of it, and then if it idles up, I know if it leaks, but I'm not too worried right now at the moment. I'm just going to roll with it. Getting pretty close to starting the project itself. I'm just waiting on the headers to come in. Everything else for the Jeep project has come in to get it up and running. tomorrow's supposed to be another shitty day, so I'm gonna spend tomorrow cleaning up the bike. If you watch my other videos, I just repaired the tranny, replaced that throttle bearing, and I just gotta take the bike out for a rip, make sure it's good, take it out for a couple 100 kilometers. I plan on selling it this coming year. I don't have time to ride it. Yeah, I mean, I've had it for 4 years. First couple years I rode it, well, not even that much. First couple years I rode it maybe 2,500 kilometers a year, and then last year I rode it 500 kilometers. And I mean, I've always wanted an Indian motorcycle, but after I've had one, I got too many other projects on the go. I got my 57 Chevy Bel Air that's in pieces. I need to get going on that. Everything else just keeps coming up. I like doing all these projects, but I got too many, and with work and everything else in the way. But here's the engine. Just waiting for some parts to come in for it. Just the headers, like I said. So there's gonna be some new videos coming up pretty soon, but thanks for watching, and now you know just exactly what's all involved with the 63mm throttle body intake, which isn't really all that exciting, but I just want to include that with the video. If you want, you can follow me at Twitter, Bullshit Corner, and that way if you have any questions while you're working on any projects of your own, I should be able to answer you. So thanks for watching.